Today's video is a little bit of a negative one because I'm going to be talking about products that I just don't love. A lot of these are favorites of other people, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm hating on this brand or anything. It's just these particular products didn't work for me, for my skin type or my skin tone, like whatever it is, just not for me. And if you tend to relate to me on like a skin tone, texture, type, and just general preferences level, then you might also not love these products. So I do have quite a few like face products just because foundations are like my guilty pleasure, so I tend to try a lot of them. So I guess I'll start with those. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I hate that this is even in this video because I did a first impressions on this. I really liked it. This is amazing at oil control, and it actually looked pretty good on my skin. It had really good coverage, but it breaks me out. It breaks me out like nothing I have ever tried before. I had probably the worst pimples in my adult life after using this, but as soon as I stopped using this, all my acne has gone away, and I haven't used it since. I haven't had any bad breakouts, so I think this is what did it. It has talc in it. Talc is the same ingredient that is in a lot of MAC foundations, which I know break a lot of people out, but sadly it did not work for me. Another foundation that is super hyped and a lot of people love that I just don't love the way it looks on my skin is this NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. Mine is a disaster. It's not that it's not used. I tend to mix in a little dollop of this in with another foundation just to lighten the shade, because this shade, Siberia, is a really good match for my skin tone. But unfortunately, just using this on its own, I really don't like it. It doesn't sit well on my skin. I just feel like it exactly is sitting on top of my skin. It's not like sinking into my skin. It doesn't look like a second skin. It doesn't look natural. I find it looks bad on my nose. And I actually find that it accentuates my dry patches and like texture of my skin, which is interesting because it's really called Sheer Glow, and I find it neither sheer nor glowy. IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I don't love this. Love the way it smells. It smells like lemon cake. It smells good. And I love that it has SPF 50. That's amazing. The shade is okay. I find it is darker than I would like. I have the shade Fair, and it just, I don't know. It matches me, but it's not super pale. I did a whole first impressions on this product, and I think my consensus was that it was okay. It just wasn't legendary, and I just don't find myself reaching for it. I didn't find that it was as smooth as I expected. I really thought it was gonna smooth all my pores, make it look like a second skin, and I felt like it looked like that on other people. But on me, it kind of reminded me of the NARS Sheer Glow, to be honest. And even though it's okay, it's not one of my favorites, and I just have so many better products than this. Okay, this is the Glossier Skin Tint. I don't like this. I found it super greasy, like way more greasy than the MAC Face and Body Foundation, which is a similar idea, especially in the packaging. I much prefer my MAC Face and Body Foundation because it sets better, it has better coverage, and it doesn't quite feel like as slimy and like greasy in my hands. And I just find that this, I know it's not supposed to give coverage or anything, but I hardly notice it on my skin. It's that little coverage that I might as well have not applied anything, and then I wouldn't feel as greasy either. So I just don't like this. Are you guys getting tired of looking at foundations yet? I'm sorry. Last one. This is the Body Shop Fresh Nude Cushion Foundation, and I tried to do a first impression. Hated it so much that I couldn't do a wear test, and I didn't even like the footage because I wasn't even like saying anything. The whole video I was just like, I hate this. This looks bad. I just don't like it. Like it didn't look great. The color was bad. This is Fuji Peony 01. So for my skin tone, it doesn't look that bad there, but it was very pink. It was like a weird mix of like pink and orange, and it just slid around my face. Like, it wasn't super greasy like when I first felt it, but it just like didn't stick to my skin. It just moved around a lot. And I also hate that they like tricked me. They want me to believe this is a mirror, but like nobody's seeing nothing in that mirror. Tin foil is what it is, basically. Okay, I have a mascara here that I feel like is kind of hyped up right now. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I just don't think there's anything special about this. Am I the only one? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are talking about this and saying great things, and I don't understand. It's just a mascara, and it's not even a great mascara. It's just a mascara. But I also find that it makes them look like spidery and clumpy and like not luscious. Certainly not tempted, see what I did there, to use this. I don't love it. Okay, this is still in the box. I have used it, but it's going back. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. I've used it only 3 times, but it's already being returned. I have the shade Y21, very, very pale shade. So that is a plus. That is the shade there, very, very light. And I also really like the consistency of it, like on the back of my hand. Like, it feels kind of like a gel, and it looks very smooth on my hand. For some reason, it just doesn't translate to the face quite as nicely. I just find it makes my under eyes look way more dry and flaky than they are. This is another Maybelline product that I don't understand. This is the Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. I think it's pretty new. And what I don't get about it is that it literally just like might as well be a paint. It has all these little bristles on it, but like when you put it on your skin, like even when I'm touching very lightly, it just comes out like that. And I just like don't want my eyebrows to look like that. I just don't get it. I thought that it was gonna be kind of like brow fibers, but it just is kind of like a brow paint, and I just feel like this applicator is like way too large and round and like just not good for like precise browing. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder, and I picked this up on a recommendation from a friend, and I don't know. I mean, it feels so soft. Like literally when I feel this powder, I'm like, oh my god, it feels like velvet, like it's beautiful. And you know, it looks smooth when I just put it on my skin, but when it goes on my face, it just looks like the most powdery powder that you can possibly think of. I don't like it. I don't like powder in general, so maybe that's my problem, but I just don't think this looks nice or natural on my skin. It just looks like a heavy powder. So yeah, not for me. This next product is a lip liner. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner. This is a shade Rapture, which has nothing to do with why I don't like this product. This is a larger kind of like slanted edge lip liner, and I just really, really don't like the formula of these. It is very thick and waxy and like sticky. It never dries down. It just always feels sticky on your lips. It just feels like really thick and crumbly. Like these things crumble. Yeah, I just don't like that formula. There are much better drugstore lip liners such as NYX. I like the Maybelline ones. Yeah, just tons of other way better drugstore lip liners. And this is the last product that I'm actually gonna talk about today. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and this is in a lighter shade called Natural Glow. I was really attracted to this because I love like very, very light neutral blushes, but I just find that this like does not show up as a blush on me. I put it right there. I don't know. I feel like if anything, it just is more like a rosy highlight, a really natural rosy highlight, because I just don't notice it on my skin other than maybe there's a tiny bit of sheen on my face, and maybe it's a great highlighter, but as a blush, I'm just not crazy about it. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I don't usually do a lot of videos like this. Yeah, these are just products that didn't work for me for one reason or another. I hope they work for you because I would hate to see you waste your money, but for me, don't reach for them. They're not my faves. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be subscribed to my channel, you can. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.